Morning, Don. Who is your starting goaltender tonight?
How did I know that was coming, Lance? Yeah, I actually was going to speak on that. So here's the goaltender situation. We're still sorting through it. Tokarski was not out there, but we gave him the rest to kind of gauge where he's at. Hauser will get the start. Linus was out there. That is a very pleasant surprise based on what I had mentioned to you when we were on the road trip. We come back. He had a couple of skates on his own and wanted to jump into prep, felt comfortable enough on the medical side and with him to jump into the skate today. So we're gathering more information on that to see how he responded and felt with regard to the skate today, to see if there's more reason to be optimistic on him in the next few days. But for right now, again, we're sorting through some information with Tokarski. We'll put Hauser as the starter and go with that.
UPL, is there an update in terms of his injury? Sorry if I missed that.
UPL, I believe, was seeing the doctors this morning, and I say that he was. I don't have any information back on that yet.
Don, is it almost unbelievable to you that you've gone through so many goaltenders? I mean, here's number 5 now. I'm trying to think back when I've seen something like this happen. Have you ever seen it get this bad that you're down to your number 5?
There was a year in St. Louis I think we had 6. But yeah, this is an odd one. This is another challenge. We know how challenging the year has been for so many teams, but yeah, this is certainly an odd one.
Don, just what do you know about Michael Hauser? What have you learned about him, and how happy are you for him after 9 years he's getting this chance?
Very happy for Michael for this opportunity. I don't know a lot of him, obviously, because we've just been together for a short term, and with all the chaos of the season and moving parts that we've had in the last month, it's not like you get a chance to get to know guys in depth. But he is a worker, and everybody that as we talked as a staff about the potential of putting him in, the guys that have known his history and followed his career a bit are really excited for him because he is such a dedicated athlete and a good teammate and good person. And so everybody that knows him is excited for this opportunity for him, and as I am, based on all of that and what I've seen from him too. He's been great. It's not an easy spot for any of the taxi guys to grind through this every day. It becomes monotonous for them because they're not in the lineup, and he's been outstanding through that.
Don, have you given any consideration? Granted, these are all small sample sizes throughout the course of a year, but any thought to putting Borgen back with Dahlin, given how well they worked, and/or breaking up Borgen Bryson, just because the numbers seem to be a little off of late?
Yeah, we're always kicking that stuff around, Brian, and that is one option that we have kicked around. But yes, and it's we're clearly in a situation where we have a very young team and not we have a lot of guys gaining a lot of experience that they have not in their career. And obviously when you put them in positions to gain experience, there's often a lot of pain that comes with it. And that's what we're seeing, but they're getting that experience, and you don't get experience without some pain a lot of times. And so the adversity that our guys have been challenged with and continue to be challenged with, we see that as good, as enduring if we can keep pushing them through it. So I don't want to be, what we don't want to be is erratic and making multiple changes all the time just because our guys are facing adversity and feeling the pain of it. We don't want to run from it. So that goes in a lot of the decision making, I guess, Brian. It relates to your question. We don't like it when our guys are making mistakes, and we don't like it, of course. But the situation we're in is we need these guys in the fire, and a lot of experience gained is through pain, unfortunately.
Speaking of in the fire, Hauser hasn't played a game. I think it's 14 months now. How much help is he going to need out there? I mean, from the guys.
Yeah, in situations like this, you certainly hope and expect the players to rally around and fight a little harder, net front, and to clean things up and to give him more of a look at shots, keep more shots to the outside, all of those things, manage the puck better. So those will be points to be made, this evening, and points of emphasis for us.
On Saturday certainly wasn't your best game as a team. In this final week of the season, where do the guys draw the motivation from to finish up strong here in this final week?
Well, that is the question that is to behold, really. 4 games left. They've worked hard. They've had to fight through a lot, which we all know. And we have to find the real internal motivation to play. On the simplest side of it, I can tell you in weeks when the season ends, these guys will be dying to get on the ice and dying to play and dying to play a game. So here we are. We can look at it as the end, and how do you find motivation? It's the love of the game and the passion. There's a lot of guys that still have a lot of things they can do. Some guys are having some of the better years of their career that they can push, and so are better opportunities in their career for sure. And so those need to be, come to that, and the passion just to play the game. So that is a question to be answered. We didn't look good in Boston that last game. We looked extremely tired. So it's a legitimate question going forward, / concern. But I think our guys will push through it.
Thank you, Don.
Yeah, thank you, guys.